Hello friends, and welcome to a cozy card making video from me. My name is Skai if you're new here, or Invested Crybaby, and my latest card creation is inspired by Ballerina Barbie. Currently on my channel, I have this super cute Barbie series going on, and it's really fun and interactive because viewers of mine get to take a big part in it. This card in specific is not only inspired by Ballerina Barbie, but my friend who created the concept for it, Mina. You've seen a couple other cards on the channel so far that were inspired by other projects that I'm doing. I usually make a card every single month for my community and sell them on my website, 𝐦𝐿𝐼crybaby.com. If you haven't checked out my site before, I definitely encourage you to take a peek and consider to maybe purchase a handmade creation from me. I've also been playing around a lot with resin, and I'm definitely working on some super sweet things to come this summer. For this card, it is almost sold out. There's only one left, and it's the one I'm making. So if you do decide to purchase after watching this video, you'll be receiving the card that's featured. And don't worry, you'll be able to tell that the card is featured because I am doing tiny little shifts to make it stand out against the others. Now, these are not professionally made cards. They're made with love and definitely attempted to be dainty, delicate, and just overall my aesthetic. I have used die cuts for majority of the shapes, like the tutu and the top and the little hanger and even the little circle that you saw me paste just a moment ago. And I've been really successful at using die cuts to make other shapes, which you'll see as we go along in this video. My goal for this card was to definitely have light pastel color schemes. I wanted to incorporate light purple, pink, polka dots, sparkles, and kind of just embody the backstage of a ballerina's experience, maybe for her recital. Now, this glue is something new to my card creating process. I have never used this glue before, but I really wanted to up the adhesive for my cards, so I thought I'd give this one a go. It's definitely really strong, which I like because I want everything to stay in place, not shift or change. But one slight issue with this glue I'm using is that it just keeps oozing, even when I'm not applying pressure to it. With that being said, I've had to quickly kind of cut a lot of these things prematurely because once I start using the glue, I really gotta move fast. Otherwise, it starts spilling everywhere, which I do have a spare paper for, or it starts hardening to the tip of it. Maybe you have a suggestion on how I can avoid this in the future. Again, this is my first time using it. I'm adding little gems to the front to really make it pop and sparkle. I decided to put these diamonds on the right side versus the left, so this is your first hint that if you do purchase this card, you know it's the one in the video. Going inside of the card now, we're gonna build up the vanity and dresser drawers for Ballerina Barbie's theme. When coming up with this concept, I figured when you're getting ready for a recital, you'll need a mirror and lots of clothes. I made this vanity out of die cuts, and I ended up using a baker's flattening roll pin as the legs for my dresser. So you can really get creative and crafty with your creations. You don't always have to go and buy die cuts for every little thing. And that's something that I've been trying to make sure that I'm doing for most of my cards since I make a lot of them. For the dresser drawers, I just cut out 2 rectangle shaped papers. These papers do have a texture to them, so there's a nice pop-up feel of flowers. And then I used a die cut for the mirrors as well. The die cuts were featured in previous cards of mine that you can see on my website, like the little cutlets around the pink circle was used for pie before. So, there's lots of possibilities with things. That glue is oozing, so I'm trying to move quickly with applying all of my papers onto the card currently. We're gonna quickly snip the top of the bow here to make it look like the fabric is coming out of the dresser drawer. This really helps showcase my overall idea or vision of getting ready behind the scenes. Here I go with my oozing glue, adding that to the dresser drawer, and then we'll be doing that for the top. I wanted to use a splash of blue because for some reason I feel like with Barbies, blue is just, I don't know, very elegant to me. So I incorporated the tiniest bit of blue into this. Other color schemes that really remind me of Ballet would probably be like black and white, of course. But for the purpose of the pastel card theme, I stuck with all light color schemes. The hardest part is definitely getting the glue on the tiny little pearls for the dresser drawers. They're super tiny, and the glue is already oozing, so it gets it everywhere. But that's okay. We are going to work through it and add all of the drawers, handles on, trying to align them from top to bottom to side to side. This card was really fun to come up with the concept and quite easy in my opinion because I already had a lot of the stuff for it. I really love the Barbie series in specific because it has such deep lore to it. There's many people involved, there's more than just the card itself. There's a whole little world that's attached to this. So I just really love these cards, this collection, and I'm so excited to be sharing my card creation progress with you guys now through YouTube, so you can kind of see a bit of the work that goes into it. Granted, I did have like majority of the stuff cut up, so you didn't get to see all the work, just the cute parts. You can get the idea, right? Okay, so we're gonna quickly glue down these dresser drawers. There's my glue already oozing, and we're just gonna try to cover our paper as fast as possible. And honestly, I'm just gonna leave the glue on the other drawer because it's going straight there anyways. I'm trying to leave a nice little space on both sides of the drawer and a tiny little space on the bottom as well. This is to make it feel like a real dresser drawer and not just two rectangles stacked on top of each other. When you have the handles and the clothes coming out and that space in between, it really sells the concept or idea of dresser drawers. So I'm really happy with the way this part turned out. Now for the other cards, I used these very dainty pink and blue flowers. Unfortunately, I did not have enough for this card in all of the envelopes, so I decided this would be my second special touch to the card. I have these very cute sparkly flowers from a past creation, and I feel like this is a nice prominent way of showing the buyer who gets this card from the video that they did secure the one we made here on the channel. So this is our second hint, and I believe final hint of differences for the card. It's looking really cute. I'm really satisfied with the inside. So now we're just gonna write our message. This month's message is "You're too cute." A little pun off of the ballet aesthetic. Very nice. And now I always sign my cards, so we'll finish off with that. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join me over on my website, 𝐬𝐿𝐼crybaby.com.